And God damn it. Boom, shakalaka laka boom. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's
going on, y'all? That's a matter for you all.
What's the matter with you all? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Hey, Stacy Patterson. Stacy, you look so pretty to me. I would bend you over a pool table.
Whoa. This is escalating.
Jodie Foster's.
Well, okay. You might be offended if you didn't know that the show is called Savage AF.
If you can't read, it's all over the motherfucker. And so Savage AF. All right, we already tell you.
You know what it is. I'm Black Pedro.
I'm Shang, and we already tell you what it is. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Facts matter.
The fact is, we are here Monday through Friday, live on YouTube and Meta Book World Face at the same time.
Yes, we're on.
Yeah, Mondays through Fridays, Mondays and Fridays. Yeah, Mondays and Fridays we are on at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tuesday through Thursday we are on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you don't catch us live on the YouTube or on the Meta Facebook World
or the Tubadoo
Meta Face World Book, then you can catch us on the channel. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen.
Scroll on the channel. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Make sure you follow right there. Make sure you follow us.
It's going.
It's gonna wait. Here come another. We good. Make sure you check us out on that. And when you do subscribe, if you don't do this, guess what happens? When I see you in the street, cardboard goes down, beat drops, dance off. That's it. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you tell your friends to subscribe. But it don't stop there. It don't stop there. Yeah, a lot of people think it stops there, but it don't stop there. Okay, we're like a variant. You know what I'm saying? We mutate to something else into something else.
We the Omicron shows.
We the Omicron variant of all shows. I'm telling you, but you can check us out on all these other platforms, which is the podcast versions of the show, which is on iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and SoundCloud.
Yeah. Motherfucker say what?
All right, we're going to do it. James Brown, before we do that. James Brown, SoundCloud. All right, I'm going to do the first part. You do the second part.
Say you.
SoundCloud. Bang.
See the people say hi.
SoundCloud. All day.
Him and I say. Sit up. Moving. Grooving.
Moving. Yeah. SoundCloud. Motherfucker. All right, that was it right there. Thank you very much. That's woo. That gets your flute juices going.
I found out the other day James Brown believed that the CIA was following him around and surveilling him.
They were.
Once he was part of the Black Power movement. You know what I mean?
Right.
When he dropped "Say It Loud," I'm Black and I'm Proud.
Black and I Proud, and actually when he went to, I think it was Boston, where they were having riots, and he tried to calm them down, and they felt because of that he was part of the Black Power movement, also a subversive Black Panther using his music with subliminal messages. Yeah. Trip on that sentence. But yeah, that's what they thought. And he was like, "What's that food? What?
Stereo.
Fuck it. I love it. So
that's what it is, y'all. But Savage
Kucha Damas is in the building.
I see y'all. Peace to everybody out there. We appreciate y'all being here. Happy Friday to you. It is Friday, December 10th, 2021.
You know what was funny when you do it? You go, Friday.
It's Friday. I got you. I got that from Big Boy in the Morning on radio.
That's it.
Back in the day when I used to listen to that, he would.
I used to write for that motherfucker. I used to perform and write for that motherfucker.
There you go.
The sister station of Hot 97, because I was filling Fridays on Hot 97, blazing hot. hip hop and R&B. This is your man Shang. Check it out. It's an Usher weekend this weekend. Make sure you call in. Long Island, get on the phones. I did that.
There you go. That was you.
That was me.
I mean, we do the same thing right now.
Yeah,
it's just we say our shit instead of Usher or
we ain't allowed to say Usher, and that's
Savage AF. You know what it is. December 10th, 2021. You know how we do. Shang in the building. Black Pedro in the house.
All day. You know what I'm saying?
A cat might pop up behind me. Don't get scared, son. You know what it is. It's paws in these streets.
You know what's funny? We're gonna go into the show every time. I don't know if he knows it. The cat walks past and then looks in the camera and goes like, and then he keeps going.
she likes to sit back there sometimes when whatever. All right, man, we're going to get into it. We got to run up on the run around on the rundown for you. We're not the kind of show that just runs things down. We're going to end today's show with a Shangry, of course, because we have the master of Shangri here. By the way, He-Man is back on Netflix, season 2. Just get at it. Speaking of master of, just made me think about
that.
Nerd alert. Pam.
That was a really
had a lunchbox, dog. Once you have a lunchbox of something, it's in here.
Yeah.
It's in here forever because it becomes linked with sustenance.
Yeah, but that was really
deep. That was deep.
Yeah, how does he go from being cool, smooth Pedro? Like we was at a show last night, all the ladies like, "Oh, Pedro, you're so cool," and then today he goes,
all the ladies. He's talking about 10 septuagenarians. Okay, these ladies was in their 70s.
It was two young girls, and they was like, "Oh, Pedro, just," and they rubbing his chest, and he's like, "Yeah." He said,
"I have my shirt off." So
he said, "I take all the ladies." And then today he said, "Make sure you guys check out He-Man that's on Netflix."
Hey man, a nerd who can pull them, dog. You got to well round.
What it is, He-Man back on Netflix.
All right, we're gonna end today. Let's get into our show.
I know, man. Fuck it.
We're gonna end today with a Shangri.
Yeah.
Ending the day with a Shangri. So is this what we're doing? All right, we're gonna answer that question and much more.
Yep.
Before we get into that, Black Pedro pop in today. Simple message: do better, Meta. We'll talk about it.
Meta.
Before we get into that, we do want to bid a farewell. So long, Smolay. Po Jussie, he got issues. We'll talk about it.
Bye, Juicy.
But before we get into that, what's beef is a question we will ask today. If you're a Biggie fan, there's several answers to that. But in this case, Mickey D's is killing the Erff. So we're gonna ask what's this beef really about? But before we get into that, December 10th, 2021, Black Pedro, comedian Shang, Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. We're starting off today with an even more essential question than what's beef. And that is our mostly daily grind. When we ask this one question and when we ask it, it does sound like this.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody else bob their head when they
No, I don't know. I don't think they do.
Motherfucker say what? I be when I'm in the background.
I mean, that's a funky song for all the people that like funk.
Yeah. I think that's all right, man. So today's motherfucker say what? SCOTUS is going to allow Texas to continue to police that thing, girl. That sweet melon you're sitting on, girl. That pussy. So
why you saying it like that? You made it sound nasty.
I put dollar signs in the banner to try to talk to but why sugarcoat? Something like this, right? This is
because ladies like when you put sugar. Oh, okay, that's different. Okay, let's not when you said sugar coated. No, I agree with you from one standpoint. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna say this. And I usually don't put this out there like that, but fuck Texas. Okay. First off, let's start right there. Now I'll do shows down there because I like some of the people in Texas, small percentage, but fuck Texas and fuck the Supreme Court.
Well, I'm not gonna say the whole court, and at this point, you can't even say the entire conservative side, but they do have a heavy majority, 6-3. Chief Justice Roberts did side with the liberals in their sort of argument. So I think they have. So so the Supreme Court is going to allow Texas to do what they do, which is disallow abortions, ban abortions after, I believe, 15 weeks.
Right.
And as we've said, a lot of women might not know they're pregnant yet, or might not have enough vital information to determine viability or whatever. But so the Supreme Court is going to allow that to continue, I believe, for 101 days. And they're sending it back down to the district court in Texas. But they will allow for the other side to legally argue against it,
to fight it, but it's
which is essentially Roe v. Wade. I mean, it's already an established law. So it's like, these conservative justices are their arguments or their kind of re-understandings of Roe v. Wade are fishy, suspect, to say the least.
But you know what? One of the justice, not all of the justice, but one of the justice, I'm gonna say she's one of the only ones that seem like she got sense. And I think she's not Mexican. Is she Puerto Rican?
I'm sorry, I can't even quite remember her exactly where her family is from in her origins. But you're talking about Sonia Sotomayor.
Sotomayor.
Fellow Princeton grad. I did meet her back in 20, I think it was 19 or 18.
You know what? No, I was gonna say she said that if we allow them to change Roe versus Wade, to abolish Roe versus Wade, which each state will follow suit after that, the stink from it is smells. The stench where I tell you right now, it'll gravitate around the world, baby. And we will smell, it smells like a pussy.
But Justice Sotomayor, it does seem to be stepping in and filling that role of the liberal voice, that role of Ruth Bader Ginsburg as the leading liberal voice on the bench, and then Roberts, agreed with the liberal side, but still, that's still 5-4. So.
Right. We already know those were if you look at it, it's all the Trump appointees, all those Trump appointees that they put in there.
Well, not all of them, Uncle Thomas, Clarence.
Clarence did do it?
Well, no, he wasn't appointed by Trump, is all I was saying.
No, well, I'm sorry. Those motherfuckers.
Yeah. Okay. Or like Alito either. So Trump's appointees were Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, and Amy Coney Barrett.
Amy Coney Barrett. No, I think that what's going to happen is women are going to have to step up and fucking fight them. I don't know where the fuck Pedro went, but the point is,
I'm here. I got to plug my computer in.
The point is, we need to keep abortion legal. And what Texas is doing, what Alabama is doing, which Wisconsin is doing, which is Mississippi is doing, is they're going to follow suit and they're going to try to do what Texas is doing. They're giving them the blueprint. And we talked about this on the show before. Women, what are you going to do when Texas runs all over your pussy? What are you going to do?
Well, I mean, I think it's not just women.
It's got to be women.
We got to back them up.
Unfortunately, I agree with you from a point, like, man, but ladies, it's your pussy. Okay.
No. But we were talking about this other day. You're referring to their right to choose, I think, like, because of course, I mean, you're saying they should have the most say in what goes on with their body.
Right. They should have the most say.
But I'm talking about the fight. I feel like you're conflating that with the fight is everybody's. It's ours because
it's men's too. Yeah,
men have daughters and sisters and mothers and things like that we need to be fighting for, right? Like, we all came from a woman. So for those of us that are liberal minded, it is your role and duty now as a man to fight and voice out against this as well. Not telling women even how to fight, but backing them up and being right there.
Oh, no, absolutely backing women up. But I think, and for the people in the feed, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But I'm saying the bottom line is, and Queen B back in the building. We've got a couple shout outs. Damani Jones in the building. Renee Keys. I don't know why I do it that way. It's the ham, bram, potato, you name it. We got her in the house. Christina Brown, Breezy JJ, Nicole H. No, I just think. See,
and thank y'all for being fellow head bobbers too to the motherfucker say what thing.
It's your pussy. What did I click into today? He came in on it's your pussy. Do what you want with it.
Oh, this is cute. Queen B is wondering why I brag about going to Princeton because I'm fucking proud of it. Nigga, it was hard. Fuck you talking about? Like niggas, niggas don't from where I was from didn't go to Ivy League schools at the time.
Wow, yeah.
So I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. It's just like wasn't something that was done back then.
Hold on,
so
Pedro, a little bit.
And hold on. Let me just because no, it's funny that she's trying to tell me about the history of the school I went to. Like any of my peoples that went to black people that went to Princeton, we all understand the school's history. That don't mean you have to run from it or avoid it, right? You can change that history as it is starting to do now and change demographics of the school and branch out in your fucking life and network outside of what you're used to as well and grow and expand as a person as well. So that's why I brag about it. Queen B. It's one of the best fucking schools on earth, and I did that shit. So fuck that.
We know the
brag about a lot of shit. I'm a noob. I pledged while I was there.
Yeah, he does
fuck
that stuff.
Shit.
Look,
never, ever. Be ashamed
of
going there.
Queen B, let me hit you something. Bottom line is we know the history of America. All right, let alone the history of Princeton. What the fuck you gonna do? What you try to do is you try to achieve within this fucking parameters that we got.
Oh, I love this part. She says, "Okay, atheist. I don't know if you're calling me some Greek god or whatever. I think you're trying to call me an atheist."
Yes.
Which is not spelled like that.
Right,
so.
But apparently you're atheist, which is actually a dude that had real big thighs. The point is that you know what?
You want to go A-T?
Oh, Queen B told me to shut up. Okay, Queen B. Oh, I kind of like when you rough with me, Queen B. Choke me a little bit.
Oh, Anthony Durbaugh in the house, man.
My son just told me.
What up, though?
What's up? What's going on? So yeah, forget all that. The point is, women. I'm gonna bring some of these images back since we talked about it. Women are not gonna be able to control their own vaginas, or because the Supreme Court. Let's be real, a biased fucking organization. Little right leaning. And you know Texas is a right-leaning, the Supreme Court, the lower court in Texas. Women, I've told you, we used it before, use again. Need to buy the new underwear. It's gonna happen. They're gonna control your ass cheeks. They're gonna control your vagina. Vag lock, yeah, the new vag lock.
Yeah. So, but this is a fight for all of us. This really is. Yeah, we just can't let it happen. But unfortunately, the way these, so the problem with this, what SCOTUS did today was the Supreme Court of the United States is they put it back in Texas hands.
Right, which we don't want it in Texas hands. And Miss No Slick Name said this will go against depopulation, and black and brown and yellow will keep their numbers dwindle. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, well, I know what you mean. And Queen B apparently is coming back at you saying atheist, atheist, all the same. No, it's fucking not.
If you look at the letters, they're literally.
They're actually, you know what? I could spell things almost the same, and it's not the same. The fuck. But I like you, Queen B, because you told me to shut up, and then I asked you to choke me, and you didn't respond. So that's not a no. That's not a no.
All right, man. So, and I'm gonna play it one more time for all my fellow head nodders out there, because I know y'all like the ditty, but this was our
motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
Listen,
for today.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna keep it pushing, y'all.
No, but I mean, this is a topic I wanted to, because I wanted to say something. No, I'm going on it from the start. No, man, no, nigga, no. Wait, so I did it wrong. No, nigga, no. I think that women need to actually. The reason I say women need to step up, and you can answer me or not, ladies, is because I've noticed when women march and bitch and complain, sometimes, not all the time, things will change. And this is a very, 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 I think, intimate, personal thing for each individual woman. And I already told you, we brought this graphic up before, but you're going to have to build this. You're going to have to build electric fence around your pussy. You should be in control of it. And you're going to be the one with the only key to it.
Okay, so I got it. This part hangs me up, though, because it sounds weird, because it sounds like, why do you think women aren't doing that already? Like, step up? Like, what? I mean, that
they're not.
Women have been fighting this since. They're not. I mean, they're a conservative Christian women. There are conservative Christian women who aren't.
Right, they are. They're fighting, just like right now. The urgency.
Well, they're fighting. They're pro life, right? So there are women who are pro life. That's whatever. But the pro choice side of this, I believe those women have been fighting.
They're fighting, but they're not. What I'm saying is the urgency is not. They don't. If they can't see the systematic fucking, they're basically kind of destruct and taking down Roe versus Wade that's happening. They need to be.
Why do you think they don't see that though?
I don't think they see the urgency of it. Just like we're not urgent enough. Hold up, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, and I'm telling you that. And Queen Bee, what that belly do? Yeah, ask your mama. First off, you bring that smoke, you get smoke. The point is that just like we don't see the urgency with all of the Build Back Better and all that shit won't make a fucking difference if we don't have an urgency pertaining to voting rights, redistricting, and everything else that goes along with voting rights, because the Republicans will run us through the fucking, they're going to run us on the boards if we don't get that in order with a filibuster. I think that women are not showing the urgency to see that this shit is about to be overturned because they're systematically setting it up with judges and lower courts. That's what I mean. I need to see it on TV more. I need to see an urgency from women. I want it just like you march with your little pink hats and all that other shit. I didn't mean to minimize your little pink hats. You need to march just as much. Show up in DC where you had 30,000 women on the fucking yard right there. You need to show up in Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and all of that. The same fucking moves that you did there, you need to do it now because the shit is about to go down. And we need to do it for black, brown, yellow, whatever, pertaining to voting too, because they're about to take that shit away too, and the Republicans going to run shit for the next 4 years and fuck up the world.
This is what we just said we weren't going to do 5 minutes ago, is tell them how to fight.
Well, I'm telling you.
And that's what you're doing. So all I'm saying is,
we got your back. We got your back.
Yeah, but honestly, I think you're putting a lot of the onus on women.
Yes.
When these are male imposed. When these are male impositions, right? These are the bench is the Supreme Court is mostly men, legislation is mostly men, judges are mostly important stuff is mostly men. So all of this stuff is men's stuff.
I know
that is being imposed on women. But
women can use
mostly white
power,
guy stuff, right?
Right, white guy stuff. But you see, women can impose their power by their numbers. They outnumber us. What is it, 7-3? More women are born than more females are born than males.
Well, obviously, it's not a numbers game.
But then use your numbers. Sometimes it is a numbers game, and it's your pussy. It's your pussy. Do what you want to do with it. But
you're putting too much.
I'm putting too much onus on that. I'm putting onus on the women. Yes, I am. All you women, look, all you women. Yes, it does make sense.
But because but they're fighting guys. So you're like, ladies, go out in there and handle those men for us.
Go out there and jump them. If you see a dude walking in the mall, right, and there's 5 women and 1 dude, jump that motherfucker. Jump on him and beat his ass. We need women to step up, and then when he tries to fight you back, then we jump in. We gonna jump in. We got your back. But I think women, and I see all your fucking comments. Women, take this more seriously. That if you're pro-choice, your choice is about to not be your choice. It's about to be motherfucking
I think I truly believe that any pro-choice woman is fully aware of that at this point, Shank. So I'm not okay. Breezy JJ's though. let's hear from some ladies. Okay.
Let's hear from the women. Exactly. Let's go, women.
But we were in control of hearing from them on this show.
In control of it. I know. That's what I'm saying. It's you know what? I'm gonna pull a Cuomo. Let's get after it.
Like there's nothing Breezy JJ's can do to fight to get her comment on screen.
She can come on the fucking show if she want to.
No, you're missing my point. My point is,
Breezy JJ, bring
these two dudes, we as two dudes still have that power of her voice on this.
Hold up, man. First off, wait a minute. Hold up. First off, let me tell you have something. Okay. Let me tell you have something. You do what I say do, goddammit.
All right.
Now, either we can play the music, we can even do the music rough, or we do it soft. It's up to you. You don't kick my ass in the limo till after 3 scenes, so I'm fuck you over until then. You do what I fucking say.
Shame, the chauvinistic feminist. He's on your side, ladies. Until he's
I'm on your side, but shut the fuck up. Make me some egos. Like
egos. All right, let's hear from the ladies. Breezy JJ's. It amazes me that Planned Parenthood was initially started to control the black population and keep the white race strong. Now they want to control and stop abortions because their demographics are dwindling. Now I'm not that hip to the origins of Planned Parenthood, so I have to do personal research to affirm that personally. I'm not saying you don't know what you're talking about, Breezy JJ's. I'm saying I don't know what you're talking about. So that's putting me on to something I need to research. Yeah. So that would be an ironic twist of events there.
Well, no, that is what it is. I mean, they've been doing that all. And check this out. Planned Parenthood is not just about abortion, you stupid motherfucking man, you right-wing cunts. It's about actually giving women services they need pertaining to their body. And it's a lot of other services with Planned Parenthood. It's not just abortions. You right-wing motherfuckers always act like, we got to stop it. And especially the ones, I remember the joke I did about you blow up an abortion clinic because you value life so much, but there's 9 motherfuckers in the abortion clinic.
But they were baby killers.
Oh, well,
baby killers ain't human. Those aren't live.
No, they deserve to.
Those are what we call demon entities.
Oh, wow.
Roaming the earth, looking for righteous souls.
Listen.
Put in little Capri Sun pouches and then just suck them flat until your body is literally flat, man. I've seen it happen.
See? So in Natchez County. What about those people's kids? They have kids. Those people you blew up and killed. And the abortion doctor that you shot in the parking lot. Remember that? You don't remember that shit you did? You pro-lifers? That's not pro-life.
Yeah, no.
To me,
I mean, hey, they're they believe in that demon entity shit. I say it jokingly, but that is part of their thought process. Pamela Knox said in response to Breezy's comment that we just read, just like they tried to take us out with crack, and then the kids ended up smoking it at Breezy. Now that I can verify, we know that.
We got more and more stuff coming in. Wow. Planned Parenthood helped me and my girlfriend with STD test.
There you go, super stuff from hell. And
I mean, it's more
better to know you're clean.
You know what? They give young kids, they actually help them with sex education and condoms. Sometimes, people are embarrassed. They don't want to do it. You go to Planned Parenthood, not only will they show you what's going on, but the deal is they'll give you condoms, say, be safe, protect yourself. So the fact that they're going against all of that, which is all positive shit for women, is fucked up because the Supreme Court, not all the Supreme Court, you're right. You checked me and I apologize. You're absolutely right, Pedro. Not all of the Supreme Court, but the majority that kind of run it right now, which are men and kind of run it, which is more leaning. Would you agree leaning toward the right? They're leaning more toward the right.
I mean, no. I mean, the judges on the Supreme Court are labeled conservative and liberal.
Period.
There's 6 conservatives and 3 liberal judges.
Which
by description, that's the makeup of every Supreme Court.
And it was
conservatives and liberal, and that is supposed to represent balance.
Right, but it is not balanced. And the one judge was stolen. He was shop theft. Because Obama was trying to get his man in there, even though I don't know if I wanted Garland in there, but that motherfucker, that soft bitch, But he probably like, you know what, you guys are right, you bitch.
Well, maybe it would have been better as a judge, but as a top
maybe as a
right
judge,
now, I'm not thoroughly impressed. But time will tell. Maybe we're not in contact with them, so maybe they work in the cases and doing things.
Yeah,
maybe
I know,
just in the email group.
I know, but you know what? One, Savage AF should be in the email group, but right now you acting like a stupid ass bitch. Oh, dumb ass bitch. Oh, hoe ass bitch. Stupid ass bitch. Yeah. What song is that? I know it's Outkast. What song? Everybody in the feed. What song is that?
Caroline.
Caroline. That's it. God damn it, Pedro, you quick. Caroline. Oh, dumb ass bitch. Oh, stupid ass bitch. Now I gotta listen to that song afterwards.
There you go.
No, I just think that I think you're right when you say it is labeled that. And what does that tell the liberals? That they are trying to run you. And if you don't stand up, and I'm not saying just women, because I'm joking with the chauvinistic, go make me an Eggo. I'm fucking with y'all. And if you take me seriously,
Eggos are terrible.
Yeah, Eggos are fucking terrible. You know what I'm saying? So why would you? Okay, if you made me an Eggo, I'd be offended by you. Like, yeah, what's wrong with oatmeal? You know what? Our relationship's over. Queen Bee, we tried to make it. It's not gonna work out. I think that at the end of the day, who you calling a bitch? Nobody called you.
I think you were calling the conservatives bitches.
Oh well, yeah, y'all are bitches. Yeah, my bad.
And he was talking about the pro-life shooters, pro-life killers.
Okay, yeah. Queen Bee,
pro-life murderers.
You calling me bipolar? Wow, I'm bipolar. 1, I'm not bipolar. 2, you're missing the point. 3, let me just say this to you, Queen Bee: do not turn into what's his name, Blanco Peter. 4. Okay, I'm saying that I agree with Pedro. Women absolutely, positively, definitely need us to back them up pertaining to that if they are pro-choice. The court is trying to say it. A small percentage is trying to tell the majority, because the majority of women in America absolutely, positively believe in pro-choice. That's just, I'm putting that out there. That's not bipolar. That's just a fact. Okay. Just saying. And where's Blanco Peter today? I hope he burning hell. That's where I hope he's at.
Why would you ask? Don't ask for trouble.
That's what Nicole H said.
Oh, let her wonder. All right, man. We're gonna keep it moving. That's our motherfucker say what today. Next question is, what's beef? Beef is when you need two gas to go to sleep. In this case, beef is literally what McDonald's is using to kill the earth. Now, It's like, it's one of those things where you see the sign and, they're like billions served. And, that's been going down since the 80s, right? It was over 1 billion served. And now they're probably in the 78 billion mark or some shit like that. But each year, McDonald's buys 1.9, speaking of billions, 1.9 billion pounds of beef as the result of the slaughter of 7 million cattle.
Damn.
Which also creates 53 metric tons of greenhouse gases. Now, admittedly, not being an environmental scientist, I'm not sure impact-wise what 53 million metric tons of, but it sounds like a lot. And when you're talking about air molecules and you have 53 million tons of them,
that's a damn for your ass. And this is specifically McDonald's, or is it because we all know that the beef industry is killing it, but brother, I'm talking about, this is McDonald's, just McDonald's impact. Forget any other fast food chain that serves burgers. This is just Mickey D's. All right. Yeah.
I mean, listen, we all get our cravings and have your cheat days, but especially as adults, I'm hoping that you have been moved away from a McDonald's diet. All right. Like it's literally trash.
But their pancakes are good though.
Brother. Let me tell you. I mean, listen, I like Egg McMuffins. I crave a Big Mac every now and then, but man, when I tell you I really don't eat like that anymore. You know, I really try my best not to.
Well, when I was so y'all gonna make fun of me, but it's okay. I'm 278 now. I was 316 pounds. Woo. And one of the things that I did cut out, where I wasn't constantly going there, but McDonald's, because I am addicted to their breakfast menu. I do like the what did you say, the McMuffins?
Egg McMuffin, yeah, man.
Man,
that shit is good, bro.
Okay, and
great.
I think
I'm not saying it tastes shitty.
I just think there's cocaine in there. I think there's cocaine. Hey. They put.
I mean, they put a shit ton of sugar and everything, and
right,
you know, your body gets addicted to sugar quickly.
Their pancakes are fire. The pancakes are fire, man, and I feel bad now. Yeah,
I feel like it's kind of hard to fuck up pancake. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, unless you burn them, but it's just, you know, I'm not, you know, you gotta put bananas and passion fruit in your pancake for me to be like, damn, that's a pancake. You know what I mean? Like, just a McDonald's pancake.
So you hating on McDonald's? Are you hating on McDonald's?
Well, primarily because they're not doing the responsible thing to affect, you know, global warming or to counter it, right? Like, because you know, companies have been asked to really install measures that will let me see, investment. I'm getting this from The Guardian, by the way. So investment funds managing more than 29 trillion in assets in late September called on the world's 1,600 largest polluters to cut emissions in line with climate science. And while I almost called him Big Mac, while Mickey D's McDonald's has you know, announced some measures to reduce their greenhouse gases, like reducing the amount of beef they use is not one of them, right? You know, they have so many different types of burgers that it really doesn't make sense. Well, they could also go to some plant-based stuff more, maybe.
The Impossible Burger. What is it? The Impossible Burger.
They have it at Burger King.
Burger King. It's $11.
I don't think McDonald's has a meat alternative. I mean, you know, a beef alternative.
Well, you know what? This is
on their menu yet.
There's going to be a new chain, just like a McDonald's, a vegetarian chain. But I don't know. I don't know if that's going to make it, because
that still won't help stop McDonald's from. So McDonald's needs to stop using so much goddamn beef, and that's just the reality of the situation. One thing that could seriously help them do that, though, would be for you motherfuckers to stop eating McDonald's beef. You know what I mean? Or stop supporting it in general for a while. We call it a boycott until they start to do the right thing to impact the environment, right? Like, you know, positively, right. And counteract all the negative effects that they
don't care about the kids, the future of kids, because everybody has that same thing, and I've had it too sometimes. Fuck these kids. So the future. You know, the future is for them is like, well, shit, that ain't our bottom line profit now. I mean, you know, the bottom line profit. Okay. Wow. The McPlant.
Now, okay. And Nicole H. So Nicole H also says the fish is, wait, hold on. Let me go to Nicole real quick. She says the fish is not fish either. Now, I heard the contrary to that. I honestly heard it was like a 2020 report, or you know a news magazine report that that McDonald's fish is actually pollock, and it is, which is a fish, and it is like the only thing on their menu that is actually
what it is,
actually meat, actually from or like 100%. And I could be wrong, but I mean I saw it on a report, so
right.
I think that the fish is the only thing.
So basically,
McDonald's is actually a real animal.
So we need they're using so much beef, which is in more cows, bigger cows, because they're giving them all kind of steroids, and now the cows get bench pressed. No, that's the truth. Did you know that?
Now I'm laughing at Nicole. She's like, "Oh, okay, well, eat the fish at McDonald's then." I wasn't saying that. I get your point.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
I'm just saying, if you are, understand that might actually be real.
But meat. But they're giving the cows, which the cows are bigger, they're stronger, they fart stronger, and so they're basically
they're hormone the fuck up.
Yep, and then McDonald's is still making record profit. Make a profit from it, and basically, we can't. What can we do about? I'm sorry, that's the wrong clown, ain't it? Is that the right clown?
Hey, well, that's what it does inside your body.
Oh shit! Okay, no, they look the same. Wait a minute. Oh,
that's
wait.
McDonald's in your vein.
Okay, that's
on the outside. It's that. Yeah, on that. When
on
you
the inside,
it's that. Yeah. On the way out, that's how it leaves your ass. AJ Fit, definitely. You know, they call him fit for a reason, man. 365 every day of the week. Fast food is processed garbage. Amen, brother. Preach on to that. Yeah, it doesn't look like you're getting many McMuffins or anything like that.
You know what? First off, AJ Fit, you need to watch your tone and watch your mouth. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Okay, the little the sausage McMuffin thing is shit. Okay.
First of all, AJ Fit looks like he goes out into the wilderness and just catches a moose with his hands and breaks it in half and bites it. You know, like a Kit Kat bar or some shit.
Like, you know, yeah, if you seen the movie Revenant, that wouldn't have happened to AJ Fit.
That bear would have been like, my bad.
He'd have been like, "What's up, bear? Hey, man, I am so sorry. This is your woods."
You got close to my nest. I just got worried.
You know what? I'm a mama bear. You kicked my baby bear. That's all. It's okay. But I'm just telling you right now that they going to a plant-based because the Impossible Burger, on the real, I don't know if you've ever had an Impossible Burger. Motherfuckers is good.
Now I heard that Impossible has more
mealworms in it.
More pesticide problems versus Beyond. So I prefer the Beyond Burger.
Beyond Burger.
But, I mean, the Impossible Burger tastes fantastic.
Which one is it? Where's the Beyond Burger?
I heard they have pesticide issues. Huh?
Where's the Beyond Burger? Where can you get
I know Carl's Jr. does it, which is Hardee's if you're
Carl's Jr.?
Yeah, Carl's Jr.
Okay, well, see, I didn't know that. There's a Carl's Jr. down the street from your place, I believe.
This one around the corner. I mean, yeah,
right.
I can see it.
Okay, so then that's what I should fuck with more than because I like the other one with
you know, a foodie that I know, a friend of the family, she told me that. So you know, I would, you know, she's somebody you can live and die by food for you know, she knows her shit. Breezy JJ tells me to Google Margaret Sanger Planned Parenthood. That I will do. Thank you, teacher. I have my homework assignment. Yes. I appreciate that.
So how soon does the earth die? And I'm gonna tell my kids to buy a bubble. I mean,
you know, if we don't get things, you know,
together soon,
we're very close to a threshold. Like 2035, I believe is sort of important benchmark.
Oh yeah, well,
which is around the corner, man. If you think about it,
man. By that time, I'm gonna be shitting on myself in a bag. So I'm like, hey, good luck.
And then you'll be adding to the
greenhouses, the gases. So by that time, I'm like, yo, my kids will be grown, and right? Yo, were you dapping or? I don't know what you were doing.
You know, when you think about sneeze again, you know, I'm still in pandemic mode, so I'm here with it.
There you go. Yo, Savage AF got to run down. I got to run down this rundown. Make sure you subscribe to us on all.
Wait a minute.
What?
Hold on. I'm sorry, man. Sometimes these comments really catch me. AJ Fitz said, "I have snapped a deer's neck. That changed. That changed him. It said charged me.
That changed me. I think it changed me. Charge me.
But let's focus on the fact that he has snapped a deer's neck. That can't be an easy thing to do.
You know what? Let's not gloss over the, you know.
And then what did the deer do? Nigga ran up on me wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Deer said, you know what? There's two things you can't do. Run up on me, talk about my mama. And apparently there was
both. He did both.
So, okay, the Beyond Burger is better than the other burger. The Beyond Burger is the better one out of the two, is what you're saying.
I think in terms of pesticide content and contact, because, you know, a plant-based doesn't mean good either, right? Like there could be just as much poison in your plant. Like, you know, at this point you kind of got to buy organic because Monsanto wants to GMO the fuck out of everything and just, you know, grow broccoli in a microwave in 13 seconds. And you know, the nutrient content of that is not equivalent to naturally organically grown vegetables.
Well, I just want to say here on Savage AF, we have just lost a possible multi-million-dollar deal sponsor with McDonald's. I was in. I was in talks with them, man, and
you know what? That reminds me. Full disclosure. As an actor, I have done 2 national commercials for McDonald's. So,
wait a minute.
I'll take their money. They ain't gonna take mine no more. But that being said, in neither commercial did I actually consume any of the food. I'll say that as well. So
yeah,
that's my only defense. Put that out there. And I'm a broke ass actor, so sometimes you take a job.
Yeah,
for the paycheck. Okay?
I had to
do that dance, and you look in the mirror and you cry, and then you pull yourself together, young man, and you get back out there and you do it.
So you didn't eat like 16 McMuffins in a row each take. Cut. Oh, fuck. I know that when I did Twix, my dumb ass did not know, and there was a bucket right there. You weren't supposed to eat them, and every take I'm going
killing them motherfuckers.
And then you're supposed to spit it. I was supposed to spit it out. And I kept chewing on it, and I was like, and then they're like, you can spit it out, motherfucker. That was 17 takes ago, bitch. I'm full now. Nothing 2 sticks and Twix can't fix.
No, Nicole, that's not how I know about the fish. Damn it, I told you. I saw it on TV, and the TV don't lie.
And I know how I know about the fish. Yeah.
Watch out. There you go.
Uncle Stabby.
Uncle Stabby makes love too.
I always make it creepy.
So all right, so we can move past it, but I'm just saying, get off that beef, y'all, and that that might be a way, an indicator for McDonald's to stop using so much if they stop selling so much, and they wouldn't sell as much if we didn't buy as much. So buy less, and then they'll buy less, and then they'll need less cows, and then there'll be less fart, and then less methane. And then,
well, you know what? We just got an email, Pedro, from McDonald's saying
headquarters.
Okay, headquarters. Let me read what it says. It says, "Shang and Black Pedro, watch your ass."
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Because if you don't eat McDonald's, then your ass will feel better too. Like it's better poops. You don't want Pennywise coming out your ass. You know what I mean? Okay. That's
I really did not see. I thought, that looks like McDonald's guy, and it wasn't.
No, that's
that's Penny.
That's not Ronald.
That's not Ronald. Or you're going to the wrong fucking McDonald's if this is.
It trips me out, and I don't like to make fun of people's phobias unless they're a dickhead, but it does kind of tickle me when people have a clown phobia. I like it. There's not even Pennywise. I mean, Pennywise is creepy, but not because he's a clown. It's like because he can expand his jaw and eat your head. You know what I mean?
That's the part that's.
But like clowns don't creep me out. It's funny. I loved the circus back in the day. So you find out they beating the shit out them elephants. All right, man.
Then it's different.
It's like, oh shit. All right, man. So we're gonna keep it moving on. Speaking of getting the shit beat out of.
I'll get the rundown. Okay, we'll do that, but we'll do the rundown after that.
All right. So speaking of getting the shit beat out of them. So long to Smollett. Poe Jussie got issues. Boy got good hair though. I'll tell you that, man. I remember my curl used to just shine up like that now. But other than that, this was such a bizarre story. It's obviously a bunch of chicanery and bullshit that went on. At this point, I really don't even care what really happened in this, other than for whatever reasons, the attention or just mental, unhealthiness in general. I don't know. But
is that what you think it is?
Jussie Smollett, I don't know. I can't call it, but
Jussie I know Smollett, what it was.
Well, hold on. He pushed every button that you could push for Black America to be triggered, over race, which was like beat up white guys, noose, epithets. It's like, come on, bro. Like,
swastikas.
Don't play again with me, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's something you can't call. Was it the boy cry wolf? Like, you can't cry wolf.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. Yeah, it's the bottom line is he's fucked it up for a lot of people from the standpoint of other other lawyers are going to use this as a defense for people who actually did something wrong. When it comes to hate crimes pertaining to the gay community, they can say that, well, you're making it up. Look what Jesse did. If you look at black crimes, they can say, well, look, you lied. Here, look at what Jesse did. They can use him. Juicy Smollett will now be the poster boy, if that poster boy for we don't believe you. I believe they're going to use it, and unfortunately, it was fueled by his narcissism and more attention, and he felt like he wasn't getting enough attention as what's the dude that was like, it's hard out here for a pimp. What's the lead of the show?
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. Hey man, the one that's always
man.
Yeah,
cool, man.
Yeah, like so
cool, man.
He wanted more attention, so this was a great way to get attention and sympathy.
Nicole H is over there singing to herself. It's juicy fruit.
Juicy.
But Juicy Smollett is as Dave Chappelle monikered them. This was a trigger for me because when you first hear it, you're like, nigga, what? The white boys in Chicago done ran up on them and then you start thinking about it, like, wait, in the dead of winter, in the middle of Chicago, some hicks in a pickup truck did what? Man, I know, man. Well,
no,
but it was triggering. It was triggering though. I mean, at first, I don't think you're gonna think, oh, this nigga hired 2 Nigerians to stage this. You know what I mean? Like, not as an initial thought, and that's why I called it like a trigger because it's a jerk reaction. It's a knee-jerk reaction, right? It's like you hear these words and these actions, and I don't know. I don't want to speak for everybody, but I think society-wise, we're set up for this to hear certain things, and just it kind of triggers these emotions, especially as Black people around this kind of subject. So.
But when you look at the Aubrey case and how that was kind of a lynching, it wasn't a lynching, but you know what I mean, the same thing. You can't put it past that white people could do something like this. Does that make sense what I'm saying? I don't know. Right.
Sense. I mean, the setting didn't quite make sense, but it's like, oh man, these motherfuckers getting bold. You know what I mean? Like, oh,
right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be out here like, you want to hang a mototherfucker? You have me in the street bare chested screaming at the world. Like,
but this did happen. This did happen in Lancaster, PA. I mean, Lancaster, California, not Lancaster, PA, my bad. Lancaster, California, CA, thank you. They actually found a man hung. They found a man hung and with racial epithet.
Black man
stapled to his chest with on his chest. So, I mean, when you see stuff like that, when you see stuff like the Aubrey case to me was something like that. When you look at situations like that, it makes you it triggers you to think that could be possible. But in this situation, Juicy told the biggest juicy lie he could to get as much attention as he could, and the shit backfired. And he got on 5 counts. They
disorderly conduct and some other things.
All kind of shit they got him for.
This isn't a murder trial or anything like that.
No,
I think it's more important socially.
$25,000, if not more. I think it might be more. 250,000 or 25,000. I remember the number. That's a big disparity of the two, but
you remember two of the numbers.
Put it this way: he got a fine. He's definitely going to have a huge fine. And I don't know. I was talking on BNC earlier about
the Black News Channel.
The Black News Channel. Yeah, for the people that don't know. And I just feel like, should he go to jail for this? But there's so much other shit. I think he should pay for it. But then all the shit he claimed that happened to him when he go into jail, it could really happen to him. And then he could feel good that, he's a truth teller instead of a big, juicy, Smollett liar. I mean,
yeah.
It's sad. It's sad because there's a lot of
Juicy Smollett. That's his new name.
That's his new name. We come up with that.
And I didn't pay attention to the details of this story once it got into trial stuff or whatever. But I did hear snippets about him. These guys had approached him about being security for him, and then they did it. I think that was his claim, that they did it out to intimidate him into needing security or using them as security. But then I also heard some weird shit that they were masturbating together or something. I'm like, bro,
they were lovers. I heard they were lovers.
This is just crazy. It's crazy.
It's all kind of shit. But the end of the day is like, it's going to fuck it up for the gay community. The gay community that actually deals with hate crimes. Now they're gonna question
and black.
The black gay community, which actually gets hate crimes from the white gay community. So a lot of you black gay community that thinks, "Oh, we're all one big gay community." No, you're not, because the white gay community looks at you and goes, "Fuck you, nigger gays," and that's the truth. It's racism and the same shit that y'all supposed to be unified on. But at the end of the day, you know, I did like the show. When he was on the show. I watched it for a little bit. And then it got stupid. But he's done. There's no way, even if he goes to jail or the fines, there's nothing he can do. He will never bounce back from this. Ever, ever, ever. And Trump lies every day, and Trump is down in Mar-a-Lago chilling.
Well, I mean, I think Jesse needs to sit his ass down. You know what I mean? Like, get your mind right, son. Get your mind right. Yeah, speaking of not having your mind right, Evelyn Gatlin points out it was 25 below zero in a polar vortex at 2-something in the morning. They had on MAGA hats in Chicago. Normal people, I think she means, weren't out in that because, nobody. What the fuck was he doing outside other than setting up himself? That's just weird shit to do.
Why did he say the LMOP community? I don't think that's what it is, but the lollipop man. No. He means the alphabet, LMNOP. I know.
That's what he means. Okay. The alphabet community. No, as Chappelle labeled it.
Community has turned their backs on him, but they may like that. But he may like that. Oh, see, turns their back. I get what you're saying. That they bend over.
See what you did.
You take them to Pound Town. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, man. So that's your boy Jesse. I think this should be career ending, and the only malice I have, it's because of what he did. Like he should be canceled because, I mean, this for me was triggering the thought that you know they were riding around. I'm talking about them good old boys around Chicago trying to round niggas up. For 1 second, that set me off for sure. And I'm like, that's just a dangerous game to play. Like I said earlier, it's not something that you should cry wolf over. Not that there is anything that you should cry wolf over, right. but definitely not this. You know what I mean? Definitely not wolves. Like if there's an actual wolf, like don't be crying wolf. You know what I mean? Like right, if you're a sheep herder, like don't do it. But also, when you talk about racial shit in America, don't be a black person.
Racial, sexual, all of the fucking imagery you use with the noose and that poured bleach on you and all other shit. You piled on that on and on and made us, the people that weren't up on it at first, like mad as hell. Pedro has guns. So what if Pedro's like, well, you ain't gonna do nothing to me, motherfucker.
Man. I'm a man of peace.
So I'm a man of peace. No, he's a man with a piece. Let's be real.
Pieces.
Okay. Pieces. So Savage AF. Now I'll do the little rundown. Yo, make sure you subscribe to us on all the channels. You know what it is. On the podcast versions of the
wherever
show.
you get your podcast.
Wherever you get your podcast. Boom. iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and SoundCloud. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe to the channel, there's a very important thing you got to remember, so you get a reminder of what you need to be remembering, what you're reminded of. Click the bell. And when you do that, when you go to the page, I know I play it, but I love this fucking sound.
I'm about to go to the gym after this, man, and that sound's just gonna be in my head. I'm about to crush that motherfucker.
And also, if you get a chance and you happen to be on your IG, make sure you do me a favor. If you're a good person, if you got a good heart, if you're a good person,
if there's any love in your heart,
if there's any love in your soul, if you ever helped a little puppy across the street, do this for us. Follow at Black Pedro. And if you're already at the IG, you might as well slide over and follow at Comedian Shang.
Yes,
if you do it, you feel better about yourself. Loads of cash will be rained down on you in your life. If you don't, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
And make sure you follow that scroll. You see the scroll? Follow that scroll. Get on that YouTube page. Just follow that. Okay, there you go. All right, y'all. Savage AF, man. We're gonna keep it moving, man. And as we do it, it's my time. We're gonna do a little something like the
hey. It's your boy Black Pedro popping in. Hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. All right, man. You know, I know there's commercials. You know, as a commercial actor and blah blah blah, or you know, someone who tries his best. You know, I've done some work in my career. You know, I pay attention to commercials. And there are a set of commercials that have lately, you know, just really got me going here. Angered me, let's say, for a moment. You know, not quite SHANGRY, but
they piss you
of it.
They piss you off. They made you mad,
and it makes me say, do better, Meta. You know, I jokingly at the top, I tell you the two platforms that we're on live, YouTube, and then I say Meta World Book Face or whatever, some combination of it. But you know, Facebook, in the light of it being revealed that they were basically the satanic realm of the internet, and you know, sort of all the things their algorithms do to push people down these rabbit holes of lies and bullshit, or just whatever they want to stay engaged with, racist shit, it doesn't matter, just as long as they keep clicking. You know, in the light of all that, rather than just fixing their fucking company, getting rid of the satanic motherfucker they just had on there, Zuckerberg. Yeah, look at that guy. That's him waving goodbye to your fucking life. He's like, yeah, go fuck yourself. All right. I already got money off of you. Go fuck yourself.
It looks like he's saying that.
I know everything about your fucking life now. I've got all your information.
Yeah.
Your credit card shit is mine. Go fuck off, right? So rather than just doing Betta, they changed their name to Meta. And in these new campaigns that they have, Meta Face World Book, they are talking to employees. You know, I've seen one with a black woman. You know what I mean? You know, diversity. But they're talking to employees who deal with privacy issues within the company, and basically it's all a campaign, no matter who's talking, about how they're begging for regulation from the government. You know, to tell so that they can make kind of baseline decisions that are, regulated. There's a platform, I mean, there's an understood action that should happen. And right now they're saying it's all up to us. And, it's hard for us to decide what to do. So we need the government to come in and tell us. Now, there does need to be regulation. You know why? Because corporations are fucking greedy and will do what the fuck they want to. They wouldn't pay you a goddamn dime. Whoever you work for, unless you're a business owner right now, they wouldn't pay you a dime if they didn't have to. All that's been regulated, but that's what minimum wage is. If McDonald's could, they would pay you in fries and then charge you for them. So, this campaign is asking the government to help them make healthy decisions. And I'm like, motherfucker, your algorithm will push teenage girls into suicide over body image. Like it was part of the insurrection, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? You need the government to come in and say, don't allow insurrection, to say, don't allow lies, things that have scientifically been checked. You need the government. Pedro. You need the government's help. Well, fuck you too, Zuckerberg. And I want my life back, man, and my information.
Zucker.
And it's weird because this is platform that we all use. We're on it right now, right? We're on it right now, and I'm talking shit about it. There's other platforms we can use, but we have access to this platform. But they can do better on their own, right? Like you don't really need the government. You know what you would need to regulate Facebook? Fucking morals, man. That's like if Zuckerberg had any, you wouldn't be begging the government. Pedro, they're spending money on ads.
Pedro, you're wrong. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong.
Ask the government to please
sometimes
stop being shitty.
Like you know what a drug addict, and you tell him you just get your shit together. Sometimes they need to be forced to get their shit together. They have to have regulations to get their shit together, even though they could possibly clean their own act up. But they're like crackheads or drug addicts where they have to do it. They have to have somebody, please step in and show us the wrong we know that's wrong and don't let us be wrong. That's what it is. They are drug addicts. They are just like the reason that you need federal laws, I think, is sometimes that cops or whatever, you know they're wrong. They know they're fucking wrong, but guess what? And they know they can fix it, but guess what? We ain't gonna fix it till you come in and force us to fix it. Because we making too much money on these ads and these boosts and all that other shit. So even though we're on the platform, and by the way, Mr. Zuckerberg, if you listen to this show, I like your platform. I think it's nice. No.
Ms. Adverb asked, does he have parents? I'm guessing that sometime in the near future we are going to find out that he is actually the first artificial intelligent robot. He was designed in some factory, and they did not upgrade his chip to emotions or humanity.
That's why they turned it to meta. I mean, they want people to live in a meta universe. They want you to be. There was a Disney movie, I forget the name of the movie, where the whole society was plugged into living a life online that was not their real life. And then when you cut to their real life, they were all in trailers and shit, and they just had the apparatus to go into the fake world.
Boy, that ain't nothing but the Matrix.
But the Matrix, yeah, it was like the Matrix. I forget the name of the movie, but it was this kid.
Can't wait for that last installment to come out.
By the way, I just saw the trailer, and I'm keeping it real. Shit looks fire. It looks fire. It looks really good. But I want to see Spider-Man. But Savage AF, I want to let y'all know something. Make sure that you check us out. Make sure you follow at Black Pedro. Make sure you follow at Comedian Chang on the IG. And the thing about it is, what you helping us get our numbers up, we get to get it out there. The show you enjoy, other people can enjoy too. So make sure you share our shit with as many people as possible. And I see that some of the people are just going hard to paint in the thing.
Wait, Nicole H said Zuck is an alien from the future. And then AJ Fit is like, sorry, he's like, yeah, Nicole H is right. Zuck is on video saying, when I was human. When I was human, I realized that I did not like it. I went back to my celestial form. Yeah.
But I just feel like
robot. He's definitely he has no humanity within him.
We're on their platform, and I'm wondering, one of these fucking people are gonna run past our shit and go, we let them say that shit on our shit? Goodbye, Savage AF.
Now, Coochie Diamond says he has that bootleg tape of the Matrix, but come on, man. I'm in the Screen Actors Guild, sir. I cannot condone the bootlegging of our art.
I am an actor, and I shall support it the way it's supposed to be supported.
In the theater.
No, by Fire Stick.
A hacked Fire Stick.
I hacked Fire Stick, and I shall
Who
watch
even
all
has
the
a
films.
DVD player? He said tape. He said tape, by the way. Oh, yeah. Lord. You got VCR, man? You still got VCR codes? Come on, bro.
This is I got to tell you something. Our feed, I've been on different shows. Our feed is fucking insane. Yeah. And the way that I got to give a shout out to Miss Adverb. You are an enforcer supreme.
Oh, she goes at it.
Thank you.
You can't
so
be
much.
Minister of Defense in this room without.
Because sometimes I feel like I want to just go, nigga. What are you talking about? Fuck you. To the people in the feed, not you guys, but the people in the feed that want to go would go there. But it does take away from the show if every other beat I'm going, nigga, fuck you. Man, when I see you on these streets, karate hands. I got to do that the whole fucking show. That we're basically giving the show to you. So we're not going to do that. But Savage AF is about the kids.
Super stuff from hell. Super stuff from hell. He's keeping clock over there. He says it's going to be 420 in California to take a hit. I'm waiting, sir. As soon as we wrap it up here.
Wow. Yeah. Speaking of that, my thing today is very short, very quick. And it's my SHANGRY. And I'm still SHANGRY about it. Well. So this is what we doing. That sounds like a woman when she wants to say something, you did something wrong, and you don't know what you did wrong, but she tells you. So is this what we doing? Is this what's happening here? Well, this is what's happening here. I'm talking to the Democrats. You're fucking up. Okay, you've been led astray. You're running amok.
Hoodwinked.
And you're hoodwinked to think that there's some way that you can reach across the aisle and actually make these Republicans, think about it, these Trump-led, Trumplican, Trump fuck, Trump tard, fuck face, MAGA, cuntville, horrible human beings agree with you. How much more shit do they have to show you? How much more shit do they have to show you? How much more shit do they have to show you that they supported? How much more baby blood does bitch McConnell need to drink for you to go? You talk about QAnon. Look at that motherfucker. Okay. How many more Jews will not replace us do you need to see to understand that they don't like you. They're not with you. They're not on your side. So what we have to do is, while we got the majority, we need to take control of the majority, and we need a filibuster. We are going to lose our right to vote. A lot of people are going to make it. They're going to make it more difficult for people to vote, elderly people to vote. Mail-in votes going to get fucked up. We need the Democrats to show just as much venom as they do when they got rid of Mark Weiner. Mark Weiner showed pictures of his dick. Oh my God. And y'all up in their arms, and you fucking every other day was on MSNBC and CNN. But you need to be that way pertaining to the voting rights. You need to be that way pertaining to police brutality. You need to be that way pertaining to abortion rights for women. You need to step up or step the fuck out and just roll over and play dead. Is this what we doing, bitch? Is this what we doing? We letting this child and his children like fucking people run us over? Porn. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. That's a very good point. Yeah, I mean, is this what we're doing? You're freaking me the fuck out. You're freaking me the fuck out with your complacency. Enough with the complacency. Enough with the just acting like, well, we'll be able to bounce back. No, we need to do it right now. Okay, I was going to use this for something else, but I'll use it for this. This is what they're doing to us. Hey there, Democrats. That's what's happening with us.
This is baby cub off.
And all you progressives and you people that are like moderate and like, well, we're not going to go. We're going in the middle. In the middle? What the fuck are you talking about? This is what they're doing to you, moderates. Hey, progressives. Exactly. Progressives. You think that, oh, well, you know what? Until we get, you know what they're doing to you? Same shit. Okay. So we need to step up, because I'm going to tell you right now, it's getting worse and worse. And there are a lot of states right now that are actually making laws where even if you vote your ass off and you've outvoted them 10-1, it could be one dude that just goes, we ain't counting your fucking vote, you bitches. We've decided.
Yeah. Y'all picked the wrong candidate, so we got this.
We got this. So Savage.
Hey, y'all better stop the filibuster, or you gonna be a buster. Yeah.
Buster ass busters.
Hey, Mark. Bitch ass Mark.
Bitch ass Mark.
Man, that's yeah. I mean, you know, we are on these Democrats because
we're on the precipice. We're on
rah, fight.
We need to see that, because they're showing it. If you didn't see January 6th, what did they do? And guess what? This is the other thing, and you heard this, and you know I'm telling the truth. There's all over the news about more and more information is coming out, because they got some of the information from Meadows and some other people that they didn't say who their name is, that this was a precursor to some other shit. This is not that January 6th shit y'all saw. That was pre-game shit. They gonna come with some other shit, and next time it might not be people with staffs and spears with flags. It's gonna be motherfuckers with ARs that's gonna rush up on the Capitol, and they're gonna have to bust on them. That's what I think is gonna happen.
Are you gonna be a buster?
Bust,
yeah, man.
Cuz it's time to bust on these niggas.
Bust on these fools, man.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll see, because they're awfully cordial and friendly, reaching across aisles. I'm like, get that hand snatched off.
Yep. I mean, look, Boebert, all that other shit that's happening. Boebert, the crazy shit she said, all that shit. Okay,
I'm on it, girl. Don't worry. We about to wrap this up.
We're about to wrap it up. I gotta do a long ass.
The high ain't gonna feel no different.
Yeah. All right. So it's 4:23. He gonna smoke out. All right, yo, Savage, this weekend, have a good weekend. If you don't have a good weekend, then that's sad.
That's on you.
That's on you. But if you happen to be around the LA area, make sure you come check me out. Tonight I'll be in Fontana, California doing a show, but that one is free, but don't even worry about that shit. It's too late.
I just told you about a show not to go to.
You know what I'm saying? The show's in like 3.5 hours.
There might be somebody in Fontana who lives down the street.
Well, if you live in Fontana, I'm gonna be at a place called Chica Chica Comedy Room. Just the name alone makes my ass itch. But
it's funny.
Tomorrow night, Saturday, I will be in Inglewood, California at 8:00 with the Crack 'em Up Comedy Show. It'll be at 8:00 tomorrow. Look up the Miracle Theater in Inglewood, and you can get your tickets there. Tickets are running out. Blessedly, it's going to be a good show. Make sure you come check it out. And if you can't make it there and you live in the Long Beach area, I will be at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach. It's called Laugh-O-Rama. It's going to be at 9:30. I won't be up until 10:30, 11 o'clock because I'm up towards the end. Make sure you come check me out live, and I will have more live shows. And me and Pedro will have more live shows. Fingers crossed, we'll be coming to the Bay to see you and all that other stuff too.
So is that Lana Turner they used to date Ralphie May? It was with Ralphie?
I think so.
It was with Ralphie?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I haven't seen her in a long ass time.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna see her tomorrow, and it'll be the same shit as before. In fact, this is what her show's gonna be tomorrow. Okay.
Damn. Negro Diamonds over here. He's predicting it.
Come on.
Calling it.
All right. So
have a good weekend though, y'all.
We'll
be back here Monday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Right back here. YouTube. Meta World Bookface.
You keep calling it Meta World
Bookface.
All right, and we'll be back. And over the weekend, go to our Facebook fan page, and I will be uploading a lot more of the clips from the show. I've already uploaded a lot of the shows, the clips on the show on the Facebook. So make sure you check it out on our Facebook page, which is Facebook or savage.a.f. Make sure you check us out this weekend and give us some thumbs up and likes and shit like that. All right, we'll see you Monday. Y'all be safe.
Tap in.
Tap, 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 tap.